What's going on Facebook Live? Happy Thursday. I hope you're having an amazing day today. So in this video, I wanted to talk to you all about content creation, how to create it quicker if you feel like you're spending too much time on it, and how to map it all out in batches, which means you basically sit down and you spend about an hour, maybe 30 minutes, depending on how much time you need and what kind of content you create. And then you just sit down and you smash all of the content for the next month or maybe 3 months. And I'll show you basically my exact strategy of how I'm mapping out the first 3 months of 2018 for my blog posts in particular. I don't always plan out my Facebook Lives. I mean, this one was not really planned. And so yeah, as you're joining, let me know where you are tuning in from. Drop me a hashtag, a replay if you're watching the replay, and let me know if you're watching this live. And be sure to tag anybody or invite anybody to the broadcast or share this out with whomever you feel like this might be of benefit. Sharing is caring. I know that I probably can ask about the shares inside the video, because we all know the algorithms is changing more times than, you know, we can even keep up with it. Jay, what's up, what's up? So, and let me know if you're watching this live so I can give you a little shout out. So, and let me know, are you somebody who is creating content? Because I really hope you do. Otherwise, what are you doing online, right? So, Samantha, what's up, what's up? And my phone apparently is about to die, so I'm gonna be pretty brief, and I will show you like my whole strategy that I'm, currently using. So first of all, what is, how do you map out the content? I had a question on one of my posts. Anna, what's up, good to see you here. Dale, what's going on, good to see you here live. And I got a question basically asking, what is a content map? So for me personally, here's what, it's not really a map, I basically call, planning your content is, mapping out your content. That's, I guess it's kind of a term that, that you use. And it's basically just sitting down and planning what is it that you are going to be talking about in your blog posts, in your Facebook Lives, in your videos, on your YouTube channel, maybe your webinars, you name it. And you can get as specific as you want, but here's something that I will tell you. So first of all, before you even map out your content, you really have to understand, what is it that I'm going to be promoting? So, am I going to be promoting maybe some kind of challenge? Maybe I'm going to be promoting, maybe you're going to be promoting another marketing opportunity. Jenna, what's up, good to see you here. How are you doing? Maybe you're going to be promoting, your own coaching. Maybe you have your own course. Maybe you're launching something. Maybe you have a book. Maybe you have a network marketing business. Maybe you have an affiliate marketing business. You name it, you have to really, the first 6 months, they have to be planned. What is it that I'm going to be promoting, and do you have enough space in between your promotions? Because if you constantly just pitch, sell, obviously we want to be making money. Why are you in the business in the first place? But you can't just be promoting something. Zach in the building, what's up? You can't be promoting something every single week, because I will tell you, some people that I have on my friends list, it kind of feels like they're promoting a new thing every single week, and I'm just like, can you not focus on something, please? Can you please focus on something? So here's something I do recommend, and for those of you who do live in America, we don't have those kinds of things in Latvia, you're gonna be surprised. Camille, what's up? But this is something that you can do, this is, I guess you can call it a content map. This is my promotional calendar for January. You can get this one of those beasts in Walmart. I heard they call it a Wallyward. At least that's what Sherry called it. I thought it was funny. So you get one of those beasts, and I like to have kind of a whole how do you call it? It's not a year in review that Facebook gives you. It's basically I just want to have a bigger picture. You see what I'm saying? I like to have a big picture to see what I'm working on, because once you know what you're promoting, then you go back to the content that you're going to be creating. And that is making sense. Drop me some of those heart reactions. I always appreciate those. And let me know into the comments if this is making sense, because in order for you to map out your content, you do need to know what you're selling, because your content is going to be directly congruent with your okay, going there. Oh, Zach, I loved it. It was a cultural shock for me. Just a little side note, I was in Walmart a couple weeks ago for the very first time in my life, and that store is giant. holy hell. Like, we don't have those kinds of stores in Latvia. Like, everything is way smaller, so it was... Sherry made fun of me because I was taking pictures there. So you can laugh it up if you're in America. Like, I mean, I was literally taking pictures there because it was like so giant. And to me it was like a freaking museum. So anyways, that was just a little side note. But anyways, like, get one of those calendars and then get a planner. Like, I like to have like a, you know, a monthly kind of like vision, I guess. And then I like to have like everything weekly. So then, like, once I know what I'm doing every single month, yes, Kay, you need to do this. And then, like, I break it down into weekly. Like, you know, every single week, let's say if this month I'm promoting something about Facebook ads, most likely my content is going to be something related to lead generation, something related to traffic, and then leading into the Facebook ads, right? Yeah, I totally took a lot of pics, Amelia, and Sherry was making a lot of fun of me. But I mean, when you go to such a giant store after being in a small country, it's just like, it was a one hell of a cultural shock for me, you know, being in country, like country lifestyle and all that. So, and then, like, here's how I map out content, and you're gonna laugh at it because, like, I do love me like a tool called Trello, but I'm still a good old paper person. So this is what I've done yesterday. I don't know if you can see it. So this is basically what it says. Actually, this is the end of January. So this is my content creation plan. So this is literally what I do, like, with my blog posts. I just basically say, like, you know, what are the days that I'm going to be blogging? What are the days that I'm going to be creating Facebook Lives? And for me, like, blogging is something that I always direct people to. Like, everything goes back to my blog. And, Dara, what's going on? Good to see you on here. So, and then, like, you have to also identify, like, how often am I going to be creating content? So for me, it's like I create one blog post per week and I create 3 Facebook Lives per week. So then, like, it's not, you know, a lot of content. But, like, I do know that it has to be created, like, it has to be quality. Like, you know, just shitty content is not gonna work out these days. I mean, people really do pay attention to the quality. It has to be something super valuable. It has to be something that's going to, you know, help people, not just, you know, some wishy-washy kind of stuff, especially when it comes to blogging. Like, I mean, I was just I'm totally losing my breath. So I was just in a coaching call with somebody, and she was like, oh, maybe I should put my blog off for a little bit. Like, you need to have some sort of online presence because we don't own anything online other than our website and our email list. So those are the 2 things that I'm personally going to be focused on in 2018, and I'm going to be teaching that, you know, a lot more, just because I know this year I was totally slacking on it, and I know it's kind of, you know, the time to step it up a little bit as far as list building goes. And yeah, getting organized, it's not that difficult. You don't need a hell of a lot of tools. You just need a piece of paper, and a pen to write with, right? So, and this is literally what I'm, you know, this is usually, not usually, I do this every single time. And when I show this to Sherry, because she's like super organized, she's like doing everything. I mean, it's just, my organization, like, I totally feel bad whenever I look at her organization. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, like, I want to be as organized as you. Diane, what's up, what's up? But again, like, I identify how often am I going to be blogging. For me, it's once a week. My intention is to put out 1 article every single Monday. And then I have every single month, I'm not going to get into this, like, right now. Every single month, I'm going to be creating a pillar piece of content, which is basically a 2,000, 3,000 word article on a particular subject, very detailed, very specific, like, you know, tons of value. It is going to take me a lot of time to create it though, but I mean, it is going to be something that most likely you will really enjoy. So, but again, like, how often? Put it down on paper, and this is something that I do, you know, basically then I do my content research. That is actually something I asked yesterday in one of my status updates on Facebook, is, you know, what kind of questions do you have? And if you have any questions, I mean, drop them into the comments, because I do always go back to them. Not always on time, I know, but I mean, I totally go back to all the comments whenever I can. So, and then, like, if there's a question being asked a lot in the industry, like if you'll reach out to me for this, like about this, then it goes into my content calendar. So, and this is where it gets a lot of fun. That's where I spend probably the majority of my time, is actually planning out the content. But it can be done really quickly if you know what your audience's pain points are, if you know what your brand is, if you know what, you know, what kind of questions your, you know, niche has, you know, what kind, you know, your audience has. And then, I mean, it's all about, you know, putting it down on paper. So basically, let's say I have an idea. I think I put something down. I'm going to be teaching something in a blog post about creating funnels and about list building. So that goes like, you know, I have an idea. Then I have a couple of bullet points that I'm going to be mentioning in that blog post. So I have kind of like a skeleton of that particular blog post. Then I record a video, which takes me 5 minutes. I mean, 5, 6, you know, maybe 10 minutes. I record it. Then I have somebody, Sean Johnson, what's up, what's up? So I record a video, then I send it to my video editor. She gets it done, you know, she trims it a little bit, makes it pretty, because ain't nobody got time for that. I mean, I used to do my own, you know, video editing, but she just does such a good job, and I'm just like, you know, I'll let you do it. So, you know, and then I turned that video into blog posts. And literally what you can do, if you hate writing, if you're like, well, I want to start a blog, but I mean, it requires me to write a lot, not at all. So what you do, I was literally teaching that to my coaching client earlier today, because she hates writing. She's like, I'm so bad at it, I know I have to learn all that. But I told her, like, record a video and then go to rev.com, rev.com. Somebody can put it into the comments, that would be awesome. And I mean, they charge you like $1 per minute. So you literally, like, you pay $5 per video. $5, $6, they transcribe the whole thing. You get the like text version of your video, and all you do then is you just like change it up a little bit. You make it more, I guess, kind of, you know, you remove all the like extra stuff, I mean, that you usually say that you shouldn't be. Thank you so much, Dan and Emilio. So basically, like, that's it. Like, it literally takes me 30 minutes to do it, and then, I mean, the rest, I mean, I'm not going to dig into blogging here much, but then how do I research my blog posts? Like, I use Pinterest, that's number one. Type in different keywords, type in different stuff, like within your niche. I get so many ideas out of there. Then I Google stuff. Let's say if somebody asks me a question, but I don't know the answer, I'm going to learn it. I'm going to figure out what other people know about this particular question. I'm going to, you know, basically get some value from somebody else, and then I can share this. I can repurpose their content and create like my own unique piece of content. You know, with unique, I mean with my own voice, because I don't believe there's such thing as, you know, unique content, maybe in a very rare occasions. But I mean, usually, I mean, it's all the content is already created. We're just, you know, putting our own spin on it, and that's pretty much it. Maybe like this video is unique content because I never really share like my strategies and everything in public, but you know, I kind of keep it like behind the scenes, you call it like that. But if this is valuable so far, drop me like a little unicorn emoji, and I know it's gonna be tough to find one, but yeah, let me know if this is at least helpful, because I want everybody to create good content, not just okay content. I really want people to step it up in 2018 and create some epic content, because that's, you know, what's really going to push your business to that next level that you're looking for. So, but this piece of paper, that is like pure gold, because I mean, just because like all those pieces of content are going to be here. So you record, you plan all of your content in advance. You do this year, you know, before you actually publish all of that content. And then trust me, like I used to sit for 3 hours in front of my blog, not knowing what to talk about. Once I started doing this, like it saved me so much time. So you spend a couple hours in advance before publishing all of that content. I mean, then you're literally gonna save yourself like dozens of hours. Like, it is not even funny. So, and how you research the content, like I said, Pinterest, I like Google. I do go listen to a lot of podcasts like Amy Porterfield's. I've been listening to Andy Frisell lately. I mean, I've just been digging. I mean, I've been kind of lazy this month, and I needed a little kick in the butt. And yeah, I've been listening to him a lot. And then I do go and I research some like YouTube videos, and then I really do pay attention to Facebook, like what are other people talking about. And sometimes like one little hack I also do, I mean, I go into somebody else's videos and I check out their Facebook lives, and I see what is the topic that really gets, you know, a lot of engagement and a lot of interaction. And then I get that idea, I get some inspiration from their content, and then I get, you know, my own, I guess, creative juices flowing, and then like my own piece of content like gets born, right? So and that's pretty much how I've been using, you know, how I've been planning out my content. And but like I always feel so much more organized whenever I do this. I save myself a lot of time, and especially like if you're someone who's, you know, traveling, or you have a full-time job, or you have kids and you still want to be creating content, like you have to be planning this. Like I really want to spread this message out there. And yeah guys, if you're getting some value from this, feel free to share this out, and let me know if you did share this so I can give you a shout out. And yeah, let me know if you got any questions about you know, creating content, you know, whether it is a Facebook Live, whether it is a blog post. And but yeah, like I really like the idea of having a big calendar, like where you see like your whole month and maybe your whole year, kind of like a bigger picture of everything. And excuse me, like I have a little bit of a cough, but yeah, like that. Like if you just map things out on paper, thank you so much, Diane. This is gold. Like trust me, like try this out, do this for the next 3 months, and like then reach out to me and tell me what kind of results you've gotten, because I'm telling you, like you're gonna save a hell of a lot of time, you're gonna feel a lot more productive, and you will have a blog. Because I will tell you, this is why you want to be blogging every single day. Like I will tell you, like you don't really see me promote something on the front end like all the time. I mainly create a lot of content, then push people back to my website, and I've generated, which like I don't generate a lot of leads. I mean, the other day I generated like I think 20, yesterday was 6, today I think it was like 3 already. It's all coming through my website because I track my stuff. I do see where the leads are coming from, and like my intention is to build an email list. Like my intention is to move people from Facebook to my email list, from Instagram to my email list, from everywhere, from my Facebook fan page to my email list. And that's what you should be focused on as well, because list building, like as Amy Porterfield says, always be list building. So, and like if you've been struggling with lead generation, blogging might be something to look at, but you have to be really smart and you have to know how to promote it. Maybe I'm going to do a Facebook Live about it later, but if you are already blogging and you're kind of wondering how do I promote it, just go to my YouTube channel. I did a video probably like 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago, about like all of my strategies on how I promote my blog posts, and it has quite a good amount of views just because I always direct people to it, and this might give you some ideas. So either way, I hope you got some value from this video. If you did, you know, feel free to share this out, like it, comment, drop me a 5 into the comments if this was valuable. And I actually heard something really cool, like 2 weeks ago, maybe it was last week, I got to participate in the attraction marketing virtual summit, and I mean the replays have been locked down, but they did make them available for the next 24 hours. So if you'd like to get access to my session, drop me summit down below into the comments, and I'll shoot you over the details about it. It is going to be only for 24 hours, yeah, and then, I mean, the price is going to be increased and you won't be able to get it. So anyways, hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, bye.